Hello students, in the previous part of this chapter we have read about the kinds of quadrilateral and the properties. Alright, now we are going to do exercise 3.3 and 3.4. Let's start with the question number 1. So question says, given a parallelogram ABCD, complete each statement along with the definition or property used. So here a diagram is given, that is a parallelogram and the diagonals. This is the name of parallelogram ABCD. Let's start with the part 1. Part 1 says AD is equal to which? AD is equal to what? Now, as we know the property of a parallelogram, that is the opposite sides are equal to each other. So, opposite side of AD is BC. So, we can say that AD is equal to BC. Next part says angle DCB. Angle DCB is this. Is equal to which angle? So, we know that opposite angle of the parallelogram are equal to each other. So, angle DCB will be equal to angle DAB. Alright. Third part says OC. OC is the part of diagonal. So, we know the property. What is the property? That the diagonal of a parallelogram bisect each other. That means it divides the diagonal into two equal parts. So, we can say that OC is equal to OA. Alright. Next part. It says angle DAB plus angle CDA is equal to what? Angle DAB, that means this angle, plus angle CDA, this angle. Now, we know if two lines are parallel and a line cut those parallel lines, the sum of interior angle will be 180 degrees. So, we know that the sum of angle D plus angle A will be 180 degree. Alright. Now, moving to the question number 2. What is the question number 2? Question number 2 says, consider the following parallelogram, find the values of unknown x, y and z. We have parallelogram. This angle is 100 degrees, this is x, this is y and this is z. Alright, we need to find the value of x, y and z. Before starting this, we know the property that opposite angles are equal to each other in parallelogram. That means angle B is equal to angle D. Angle C is equal to angle A according to the property. Alright. Angle B is equal to 100. So, we can say angle D is also 100 degrees. Angle C is angle X. Angle A is Z. So, we can say this is equal to X or equal to Z. Alright. Now, we again use one property. What property? Angle sum property. According to angle sum property, we have angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degrees, right? Now, as we know, angle A is equal to X and Z. So, suppose we write X here, alright? Because this Z is equal to X. So, we can write in place of Z, X. Angle B is equal to 100. Angle C is also X. And angle D is equal to B. So, we can write 100 here also. Right? Now, we will add these. 2x plus 200 is equal to 360 degrees. 2x is equal to 360 minus 200. What we will get? We will get 160. X is equal to 160 divided by 2. That means x is equal to 80 degrees. Alright. So, we get our answer. X is 80 degrees. X is 80 degrees and Z is also 80 degrees. Alright, this is your question number 2. All the questions, all the parts in this question are same. Moving to the question number 8. Let's do question number 8. The following figures, guns and runs, are parallelograms. Find x and y. So, we have given with a figure that is a parallelogram. This is G, U, N, S. This is 26, 18, 3y minus 1 and this is 3x. Alright. So, let's start doing this question. We know that parallelogram has a property that the opposite sides are equal in length. Alright. So, we can say that SG is equal to NU. So, SG is 3x, NU is 18. So, x is equal to 18 divided by 3 and we will get x is 6. Now, we will find out y. So, same property, we will use same property, that is SG is equal to, SN is equal to GU. So, SN is 26 and GU is 3y minus 1. 26 plus 1 is equal to 3y, we will get 27 is equal to 3y and 27 divided by 3 is equal to y. From here we will get y is equal to 9. So, we get the answer, that is x is 6 and y is 9. Let's do question number 12. So, what is question number 12? Question number 12 says, find the measure of angle P and angle S if SP is parallel to QR. So, here figure is given as this. This is P, Q, R, S. R is 90 degree, Q is 130 degrees. So, we need to find angle S and angle P. Given is SP is parallel to RQ, right? So, as we have given that SP is parallel to RQ, so we can apply a property, that is the interior angle or the sum of the interior angle between the two parallel line is 180 degrees. That is angle S plus angle R is equal to 180 degrees. So, we do not know about the angle S, angle R is 90 degree, right. So, angle S will be 180 degree minus 90 degrees, angle S will be 90 degree, right. Now, we will find angle P. So according to angle sum property, we have angle P plus angle Q plus angle R plus angle S is equal to 360 degree. We know that the sum of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is 360 degree. So angle P we don't know, we will write it as it is. Angle Q is 130 degrees, angle R is 90 degree and angle S is also 90 degree, right? Now sum all these, angle P plus 130, 90, 90, we will get 310, right? Now taking 310 to the right side, we will get P is equal to 360 degrees minus 310 degrees. So angle P is equal to 50 degrees. Alright. So we get the answer, that is angle S is 90 degree and angle P is 50 degrees. See, all the questions of this exercise are related to each other. So do the questions of this exercise. Now moving to the exercise 3.4. We have some statements, true, false. You can do it on your own. All the questions of 3.4 exercise are related to the properties. So try these questions and learn all the properties related to quadrilateral